newly selected president in Lebanon, as well as King Abdullah in Jordan before coming here. And I think we are at the cusp of a potentially enormous opportunity. Israel, to its great credit, has broken Iran's axis. Iran is recognized throughout the region as the common scourge and enemy. And the progress made in Lebanon and in Gaza presents that kind of opportunity for a real prospect of peace and potential progress for the region as a whole. But Lebanon needs support. The Lebanese armed forces should be supported by the United States, much more than they have been, because they are the institution that can preserve the victories that have been accomplished against Hezbollah, which are so important to Israel, as the Prime Minister emphasized to us today. And he strongly supports the United States being more forcefully supportive of the Lebanese armed forces. And I'll be very blunt. My view is that the Trump plan is a non-plan. It's a hot mess. The possibility of takeover by the United States is a non-starter. I think for most of us, a takeover involving any troops, any taxpayer dollars is simply a non-starter. But the encouraging point here is that the Arab states will be presenting a plan to the president. My talks with King Abdullah convinced me that the plan that the Arab states will offer to President Trump provides a realistic prospect for normalizing relations, self-determination by the Palestinians, regional defense arrangements, and security for Israel. If those components are part of a realistic plan, it could be a game changer for the region. And finally, let me just say, as always, for me, and I think for many in our delegation, the most powerfully moving part of our trip was our conversation with the hostages. Obviously, the accomplishments of the IDF and the Israeli intelligence community are simply awesome, particularly the destruction using cell phones and pagers in Lebanon, the progress made against Hezbollah and against Hamas should impress anyone with military or intelligence knowledge. But the hostage families, in their courage and strength, their determination and perseverance, are beyond words in the way that they affected me when I first came here a couple of weeks after October 6th. I think it was the high point, our meeting with them at that moment, and again today. So the urgency of returning the hostages continually is on my mind and my heart. And I think they will be with me when I go back to the United States.
Thank you.